I'm 25 years old and I've recently accumulated a net worth of over $100,000. And if you keep watching, I'm going to reveal exactly how I did it and also how you can do it too. So at the beginning of this year, I decided to document my financial journey on this platform. Every 3 months, I get on this platform and I talk about everything from my financial journey, how I'm doing, the things I'm doing to bring value into my life, the mistakes that I'm making along the way and how they end up affecting my pockets, and so much more. I had hoped that this would be a cool way to not only document my journey, but also to help inspire you and others like you who want to see how things are done from a beginner's perspective. I was super pumped to make this video in particular because when I was doing my calculations for the beginning of July, I realized that my net worth was $124,058.17. This is a huge jump from what I documented in the beginning of the year in January, and today I'm going to show you exactly what changed. Before I get into any of that though, let me be the first one to say welcome to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Javon, and on this platform I honestly talk about a lot. From real estate investing as a beginner to investing as a beginner to money management tips, credit growth tips, college life, financial life, and so much more. I try to cover a lot here on this platform. So after you're done watching this video, make sure you head over to the channel as well and just scroll down through the videos that I have, and I'm sure that you're going to find something that you should like. This is my third video in this playlist that I hope to keep growing over time. So if you haven't seen the first two, make sure you go check those out as well. I'll leave a link up above and also down below in the descriptions just for you to do that. Also, before we do anything else, if you could do me a huge favor and smash that like button down below until it turns blue. When you do that, it tells YouTube that this channel, this video is really useful to you, and it also helps push this video out to other people who may need it as well. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe, hit that subscribe button down there as well, and also click on that notification bell so that way you don't miss future videos in this playlist or any other videos that I drop as well. Alright, now that we got all of that handled, we can go ahead and jump into these numbers. First, we will take a look at my assets column. At the top, we have a house that I am living inside of. I bought this house in 2019, and ever since then, the value has shot up dramatically. In my neighborhood alone, there are houses with specs exactly like mine that has sold for $205,000, $214,000, $210,000, and so much more. In fact, when I take a look at Zillow, it estimates my house to be worth about $240,000 if I tried to sell that now. Now, even though Zillow estimates my house to be worth about $240,000, I personally have a theory that I hold myself to, and that theory is a thing or an asset is only worth what someone is willing and able to pay. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, let's say I found a gold phone, right? And that phone was pure gold, and I put some diamonds all over it. And I wanted to sell this phone, so I put it out on the market and I listed it for $2,000. And I get people left and right from all over America wanting to buy this phone from me. $2,000 may sound like a lot of money, but keep in mind it's pure gold and it has diamonds strapped on it. Now, if these people are willing and able to make offers on this phone to buy it, to my head, that's going to let me know, okay, this phone is worth at least $2,000. So knowing that, I think, okay, a lot of people are offering for this phone. Let me go ahead and push up the price to $20 million. Now, of those people who are offering to buy that phone, if I raised it up to 20 million, let's say, I'm no longer getting any offers because half of the people are no longer willing to pay for it, and the other half may be willing to pay for it, but they aren't able to pay for it, meaning they don't have the funds. What that means for me is, even though I can get a certified salesperson on the phone and they'll tell me, yeah, Mr. Parker, I'm looking at the phone, the specs right now, pure gold, a lot of diamonds, definitely worth 20 million. Even though they're telling me it's worth 20 million, if no one is willing and able to give me 20 million, then it's not worth 20 million to me. So I say all that to say, even though my house on Zillow is estimated to be $240,000, to me, I think that number is way lower. But honestly, Zillow could be right and I could be wrong. I'll only know on the day that I sell. So when we dive back into these numbers, you notice that I only have my house valued to be worth about $200,000. And it's because, like I said, I don't know how long the housing market will stay hot for, but I do know that if I sold my house right now, it could at least sell for $200,000. So that's what I have it seeing before you here. So underneath my house, I have my car to be valued at $8,000. I bought this car in 2019 and I paid it off in 2020. So luckily I have no debt on it and I plan to ride it until it literally breaks down. I don't see a need to get another car note, and instead I hope to keep investing the money I save from no car note into real estate and stocks. This is all for my personal items category. So next is the cash category of my assets. In my primary bank, which I have labeled Bank One, I have about $22,799.14 spread throughout multiple accounts. That might seem like a high number, but honestly, a good portion of this money is wrapped around under certain assumptions. For instance, some of this money is fund money. Some of the money is going to be spent on insurance later on. A large chunk of it is gearing up to save for another investment property as soon as I can, and so on. Underneath Bank One, we have a Chase savings account. This amount represents my emergency fund. As you can see, some of this money is in cash. The other portion of it is wrapped inside of cryptocurrency like Ethereum and Bitcoin. Cryptos aren't really doing so hot right now, so I did take a bit of a loss in this category when compared to my last time doing this video. However, I still heavily believe in it and I plan to invest more when I can. Underneath that, I also have a checkings account. In my last video I made in April, I had over $1,300 in this account. Since then, now I only have about $100. This is a $1,200 loss over time. Okay, so remember in the intro of this video how I said that I talk about real estate investing as a beginner? Well, real estate investing is basically how I lost $1,200 in that one account in an over 3-month period. If you're asking what happened, well, the house that I bought, I had a tenant inside of originally, but that tenant recently moved out and I saw that as an opportunity to go ahead and fix up the house a little bit, get some renovations in there, and I'm super excited about the work that's currently being done to that house. Now, because the renovations and the housing market and the way contractors are set up right now, it has taken a bit of time to get the house where I wanted it to be, and for those 3 months I had to still pay the mortgage to make sure that the house was kept up in prime condition and still under my name. So I was bearing the brunt of that cost, but honestly that's what I saved up for it, and I'm not complaining at all because I'm super pumped that it's almost complete and ready to rent again. If you want to watch a playlist on how I purchased that house as a complete beginner, I have documented the whole thing for you to watch up here, and I'll leave a link down below in the description as well in case you're watching this on your phone. Back to the sheet, going down another category, we have investments. My retirement account that I have set up with work is now at about $18,524.65, which is a good sign of growth. In the 3 months since I've made my last video in April, it has grown almost $3,000. My Robinhood account is currently sitting at $4,002.55. I have not had any time recently to place more money inside of it, but I hope that changes later this year or early next year. Last but not least, we have my rental house. I bought this house for $70,000 and now I believe with the recent updates it is worth about $85,000. Now even though I believe it's only worth that much, my property manager / realtor tells me that based on the markets and the recent sales in the area, he lists my house to sell out about $117,000. Is it worth that much? Who knows? What I do know is that after we have it rented out for 6 months, I plan to visit the bank and figure out exactly how much I could get back for it. If I play my cards right, I could potentially get a check back for all of the money I originally invested, plus a little bit more. Make sure you subscribe below to keep up with that journey, and let me know down in the comments if you want me to talk about more on how I plan to get that money back. All of my assets combined brings me to a total sum of $343,342.34. Now that we have my liabilities, let's discover what debt I have so we can figure out my net worth. Luckily, this part is always a little quicker because honestly, I don't have that much debt to cover. My first debt is based on the house that I currently live in, and I owe the bank $164,238.75 on it. The second debt that I have is based on my first rental property, and on that, I owe approximately $55,000.25. I don't have student loan debt, car debt, credit card debt, or anything else like that, so my total debt comes out to about $219,288 $1,284. When we subtract my total debt from my total amount in assets, we are left with my net worth, which is about $124,058.34. And that is all I have for you today. Hopefully this video was really helpful and it inspired you to go out and document your own net worth journey. Meet me in the comment section down below and tell me how you plan on building your own wealth. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you for being a real one. Don't forget to smash that like button down below until it turns blue if you've gotten any value out of this channel. And I look forward to making more videos for you. Until next time, I'm gonna have to leave you with a peace, love, and happiness.